Lawrence has got a knife, dude.
Yeah, where's little boy going? Is he going? Oh, I think he's going for the two buildings to the west.
Getting close to the wolves now, and they're just gonna both say hi and bye. Honestly, you're Alpha 7. I think you should start taking fights. I think you need to go crazy to have a chance. Because let's say the point threshold is 60 points, 65. Let's say I go 10 points down from 75. So 65 points with 27, that is 38. So they need to put 38 points in this next 3 matches.
Well, you know what I was going to say, and actually the circle is a prime example of what I was going to say for A7. I just want to see quicker rotates to get in stronger POIs. Right now, they just keep doing these slow rotates up north. It worked out last game, and then they just went back in the blue, but here, that rotation crossing the bridge that we saw was just such a bottleneck in these circles every time, right, Jukes? I feel like the western or eastern rotate on the bridge, there's Tiamba to the east, there's Ningma Galaxy and Ulf to the western side, even Yangon over to the eastern bridge, actually. So you got 2 teams on each bridge. Unless they find a hovercraft or just swim across in the water, I think this is going to be another too much. It's going to be KSG. Very inexperienced when it comes to these global events, right? Some of these players we're seeing for the very first time play outside of PL. And so far, it's not been a great day, right? Only 4 points. I need to see them wake up a little bit if they want to show what they're made of, because right now, kind of invisible on these first 3 games. I want to see some more presence for them to show what they really can do in the lobby of this caliber.
हाँ 30 पॉइंट है मतलब
I'm trying to zip.
और अल्फा 7 का बहुत मुश्किल हो गया है लास्ट 3 मैचेस हैं इनको ना इन लास्ट 3 मैचेस में 50 पॉइंट 40 पॉइंट निकालने पड़ेंगे तकरीबन 50 नहीं 40 35-40 पॉइंट तब जाके कट ऑफ के करीब पहुंचेंगे ये
मुबीन भाई लोकेशन देखिए निगमा वाले प्लेयर की खा जाएगा वो इनको
देखते हैं यार देखते हैं वो फाइट ज़रा इसने शिफ्ट कर दी ये थोड़ा सा मसला चल रहा है मजे की चीजें ये हटा देते हैं केएसजी ये बहुत ही बुरा खेला है मतलब के गोट यार टैबी हम लोगों ने गोट की तारीफ की थी कि गोट कंसिस्टेंट है
गोट वाले यार
गोट के चैट 4 मैचेस में 2 पॉइंट चैट
ये गेम में मैंने सर्कल देखना गोट की पोजीशनिंग क्या नहीं गोट अच्छा खेलती है यार निकाल सकती है गोट
हाँ गोट एक मैच निकाल मतलब गोट से उम्मीद है कि एक आधा मैच निकाल जाएगी बट अभी उन पे बहुत प्रेशर होगा या बहुत गलत स्टेप्स ना ले लें क्योंकि 4 मैचों में 2 पॉइंट निकालना बहुत ज्यादा बुरी परफॉर्मेंस है
एक बंदा लिख रहा है टैबी शॉर्ट रास्ते से जाएगा वही ना भाई मैं थोड़ा सा शॉर्टकट से चले जाएंगे ना
मेरी बात सुन फिर तो तू 1.5-2 साल में भी शायद पहुंचे क्योंकि कच्चे के डाकू उठा लेंगे तुझे शॉर्ट रास्ते फिर वो वहां तेरी ढोल की बजाएंगे
Jumping off the cliff here, making it down, and I feel like that's a good response knowing that Nigma Galaxy are on the other side of the road. It gives you a good angle to start shutting down that future Nigma Galaxy rotation.
Ado is going to be the big critical player.
अभी नहीं मारना बहुत वेट किया तूने अभी मारेगा सारा प्रोग्राम ये स्पॉट ना हो जाए यार ये क्या कर रहे हैं
भाई हग्गू
क्यों मार रहे हैं अभी यार क्यों
he gets him, he shoots his feet, and that's it. The steel beam player on the bridge is out of the equation.
रब को पता है मोरमन का के ऊपर चढ़ा हुआ नहीं ना नॉक खा लिया
बहुत बड़ी गलती
यार प्लेयर्स पुश करते और ये फिर पीछे से मारता
हाँ ना
अब उसने मारा और उसके प्लेयर ने पुश किया लो करने पे और
प्लेयर्स पुश करते ये रुक जाता है एक जगह बैठ जाता फिर कंफर्म ना होता है गलत नेड
भाई ये नेड से मौका दे दिया ये नेड वाकई हगा है प्रॉपर हगा है ये नेड
ऊपर रिवाइव क्यों दे रहा है वो फिर नॉक हो जाएगा जोन से भाई रिवाइव देने का फायदा अरे ऊपर है भाई अच्छा क्या कर रहा है ऊप्स भी अच्छा प्लेयर है लेकिन भाई इतना गंदा फंसा हुआ
कूप्स भी अच्छा प्लेयर है लगवा दिए कूप्स के पनौती
और ये निगमा ने क्या किए मेन प्लेयर था। ओ भाई आईएनएफ अभी तक बैठी हुई है ब्रिज पे। यार ये क्या चल रहा है इस टूर्नामेंट में? टीमें ओ अल्फा 7 के लग गए भाई। यार ये गंदी गेम में कर रही है टीमें। कारिलो मार दे, कारिलो इसको तो ले ले, ओपन में आ रहा है यार मेरी जान। वो
वुल्फ का अबे इसने गन क्यों पीछे रखी?
पता नहीं क्या कर रहा है भाई।
अभी इसकी मोन्टाज दिखाई थी तूने, अल्फा 7 को मारा इसने, हक दिया।
वो एक उतार के मरा है वो। यार ये टीमें कितना गंदा गेम खेल रही हैं यार। ये आईएनएफ हो गई और ये बाकी ब्रिज पे क्यों बैठे हैं अभी तक? ये
जोन टच हुआ मरेंगे, ये जोन टच हुआ मरेंगे ये।
कोई ना जोन जाओ भाई, दिस इज नॉट गुड गेम प्ले ब्रो। अच्छा ये मतलब ग्लोबल टूर्नामेंट में मैंने नहीं देखा, डब्ल्यूसी में पीएमजीओ में टीमों ने किया। आपके सामने लोग ब्रिज कैंप भी नहीं लगाते हैं।
25 बैंडेज है यार, इनको निकलना चाहिए। टैबी ये अगर ना पहुंचे ना 1.5 मिनट में ये डेड है।
ओए यार शुक्र
उतार दिया।
नॉर्मल
भाई साहब
क्या नॉक दिया है ब्रो। और सुख आ गया, सुख आ गया।
ये है भाई ग्लोबल लॉबी। को भी सही ग्लोबल में क्या हो रहा है देख के भी सीखो।
देख के भी नहीं सीखा जाएगा।
तुम फिलहाल ना सबसे बॉटम वाली टीम को देख के सीखो।
देख के सीखा तब जाता जब आप सीखने की नियत से देख रहे हो। जब आपको यही होता हो कि दुनिया में आपसे बेहतर कोई है ही नहीं, तो फिर तो क्या ही सीखोगे। यार सुख मेरी जान देख
वो मैं
के।
इंटरव्यू देख रहा हूँ, उसमें कह रहे जी कि अगर पाकिस्तान इंटरनेशनल में जीत सकता है तो फिर इंडिया तो जीत ही सकता है। अगर पाकिस्तान जीत गया तो फिर इंडिया तो जीत ही सकता है। इस तरह का उसको वीडियो देखी थी, ठीक है। और बात बात में बैठ के ना बस वो पाकिस्तान को बाजी का रिश्ता देना, वो वाला काम कर रहे होते हैं कि रिस्पॉन्स आएगा। इंडियंस के अपने वो इनके इंडियंस इनको सपोर्ट इस चक्कर में करते हैं ना कि पाकिस्तान की बुराई कर दें। पाकिस्तान इंडिया हो जाएगा और फिर उनको डेफिनेटली सपोर्ट मिलेगी। उस चक्कर में ना बाप को बार बार बीच में लाते हैं हर चीज के।
इतना टैलेंट है ना पाकिस्तान में ई स्पोर्ट्स का ब्रो। इस साल देखो क्या क्या जीते हैं। अभी परसों ही अरसलान है शीवो जीत कर आया। पीएमजीओ की ट्रॉफी 14 उठाई है ब्रो। मजाक है।
गलत बोल रहा है। बिजली
बिजली नहीं आती वो वाली।
नहीं नहीं, वो किसी ने डिलीट कर दिया कमेंट।
These teams doing a great day today, making up for the fall had. Almost gets the double, but okay shuts that down.
गाड़ी उसको गाड़ी में डाल के लेके जा रहा है।
नहीं नहीं, उसने ना गलती से उठा लिया था।
बोल के ब्रो क्या कह रहा है?
दोनों गलत चाहिए।
side of the road actually, he's dead center of the circle right next to say
चाहिए लेकिन
एमसीजी
हाँ एमसी के पास जा सकते हैं। एमसी के पास लेकिन
मुश्किल है। तियांबा का प्लेयर बिल्कुल यहाँ पे शेक बैठा हुआ है, जाने नहीं देगा। गाड़ी के थोड़ी सी गोलियां पड़ी, गाड़ी पड़ जाएगी। या ये तियांबा के प्लेयर पे पुश मार देते अभी।
नहीं निकल रहे हैं। तियांबा के प्लेयर पे पुश मारना वर्थ इट नहीं है। मतलब इनके पास सेंटर का जोन का सेंटर वाला शेक है।
मतलब 3 बंदे एक शेक खेले या फिर एक कवर देता यहाँ से, 2 बंदे उसको मारते हैं, इनके पास क्रॉसिंग में 2 जगह हो जाती।
आप देखें नीचे की तीनों टीमें लाए हैं यार। एनएस, यूएलएफ और डब्ल्यूबीजी। गोट को क्या हो गया ब्रो? गोट इज प्लेइंग सो बैड।
Locked and loaded for the finals. They can do whatever the heck they want at this point. RQ.
ओके लपार। अरे इतना खतरनाक ग्रेनेड।
पाकिन स्पोर्ट्स, पाकिन क्रिकेट फेसेस बनाए हुए आगे। यार देखो जहाँ पाकिस्तान बेटर है ना, वहाँ पाकिस्तान बेटर है। ई स्पोर्ट्स में तुम लोग बहुत पीछे हो। क्रिकेट में ठीक है, मतलब हमें पता है हमारी क्रिकेट टीम ने कितना चोक करके कितनी हरकतें की हैं, वो हम एग्री करते हैं, ठीक है। फैक्ट्स पे चलो, स्टैट्स पे चलो। ई स्पोर्ट्स में तुम लोग ना इन लॉबीज के लिए पबजी मोबाइल ई स्पोर्ट्स में तुम लोग पीछे हो भाई।
लेकिन अभी वो आयरलैंड से व्हाइट वॉश हुए हैं इंडिया वाले। मेन टीम लेके गए थे वर्ल्ड कप विनिंग स्क्वाड। दरअसल वो नहीं थी ना, फटा विकेट।
एक बंदा पूछ रहा है डब्ल्यूबीजी में ऑर्डर खेल रहा है?
नहीं, ऑर्डर अब आरएसजी में चला गया। डब्ल्यूबीजी से तो कब की ऑर्डर ने मतलब छोड़ दिया ऑर्डर ने। फट जाएगी सुख भाई।
So Weibo got to be
अरे
cautious. That's
सुख
very good.
भाई
You're right onto Suk. That's a massive headshot and very hard to res.
Right now, I'm gonna see what Suki can do. He's gonna have to throw some.
सुबह को बचाया जाएगा क्या?
Trying to make something happen. He's got the
जा रहा
shotgun.
है।
That's interesting. Yeah, go ahead, switch guns right back onto your AUG.
रिस्क लेते हैं यार अपने बंदों को बचाने के लिए।
भाई बनता है, रिस्क बनता है।
Wolves, Elementrix, last player up. Not gonna be enough for that team. Looking dead center. You got S2G still with 3 up. Ulf over to the east side of the zone in the compound right now. They have all 4. A little bit quiet for this game.
WBG versus RR की अच्छी फाइट है यार।
That's perfect, right? Just take your time, have that blue zone to your back, wait for the next zone, and then make the big push as we get into stage 6, and the zone does pop even more into the water here. This circle might as well be a stage.
यार यूएलएफ का चिकन आ सकता है, पूरा जोन है यूएलएफ के पास।
It looked like it was a lot more than that from the mini map. But S2G going to be the team blessed in this one.
एक बंदा कह रहा है 2 इंडिया की टीम्स के नाम लिख के फुल सपोर्ट। भाई करो, सपोर्ट ही कर सकते हो तुम, अपनी टीमों को परफॉर्म तो वो कर नहीं सकती। यार देखो तुम्हारी साइड से ना तुम्हारे प्लेयर्स तुम्हारी हरकतें करते हैं, पहले बकचोदियां करते हैं, फिर यहाँ से कुछ बोलते हैं ना तो तुम्हारी जल के हाथ में आ जाती है। इनको चाहिए टाइप अपने प्लेयर्स को बोले यार परफॉर्मेंस पे और गेम पे फोकस करो, कंट्रोवर्शियल स्टेटमेंट छोड़ दो। हमारे प्लेयर्स तो नहीं देते
यार। दरअसल थोड़ा ना इनको ऑडियंस का बड़ा जरूर है कि जी हमारे पे आवाम है, हमारे पे आवाम है।
They have to go for that regroup. They do so.
उस चक्कर में बहुत ये लोग ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट हो जाते हैं। शोखे
चिकन के लिए टीम पिक कर ले भाई,
चिकन के लिए पिक कर ले यार। पिक क्या करना, अब तो कंफर्म हो गया यूएलएफ चिकन मार रही है, अब तो इजी है।
जो यूएलएफ का फैन है टैबी ने ले ली और इनके लग गए, और जो भी आप फिर टैबी से बात कर लो, पनौती लगा दी इसने यूएलएफ को।
नहीं अरे पनौती लगी नहीं सकती ब्रो, आप देखो ना सर्कल कितना अच्छा है यूएलएफ के पास। यहाँ से यूएलएफ चिकन थ्रो ही नहीं कर सकती मुबीन भाई। मैं पबजी डिलीट कर दूं अगर ये यूएलएफ चिकन थ्रो कर दे यहाँ से। बहुत इजी चिकन है यहाँ से यूएलएफ का।
चैट बताओ फिर लग गई यूएलएफ को पनौती या नहीं लगी?
नहीं यार ये गया बस इजी। मुबीन भी पूरा गेम, जो भी प्लेयर थोड़ा सा देख रहे होंगे, पूरा गेम इनका खुला हुआ है। मार डब्ल्यूबीजी नॉट स्कारफेस के 6 किल, कैच के 3 किल भाई।
यार कैच ना कंसिस्टेंट है
बहुत ज्यादा, वेरी कंसिस्टेंट।
वो एक बंदा चैट में बोल रहा है आई लव यू बिजली।
आई लव यू बिजली, इसकी इतनी जरूरत कौन है भाई ये?
चैट जो भी नहीं आ रहा प्लीज लाइक बटन दबा के सब्सक्राइब कर देना यार।
आप मुबीन भी आप इनको मशवरे दे रहे हो उल्टे सीधे।
ओ भाई मैंने कहाँ दिया, मैंने चैट पढ़ी है, उसने लिखा हुआ है।
गलत बात है यार,
वो आगे होंट भी बना रहा है देख।
यार इज्जत है वो मेरी।
55 points, 59 now, and then with a good placement here, this could be,
you know, my everything bro।
बोल
get them there।
इज्जत है वो मेरा, इस तरह बोल।
Now, I think this is Ulf's game though, to be honest. Ulf
यार ये आप क्यों यार ऐसी बातें करते हैं जिससे मेरा दिल दुखता है? मत दिखाया करने दिल।
Looking to keep applying that pressure. It's really there।
बाबा जी मैंने सुना वो बहुत कुछ हो रहे थे, मतलब दूसरी बार ग्लोबल में जा रहे हैं। हाँ उनके लिए अचीवमेंट है ग्लोबल में आके खेल भी लेना भाई।
हमें तो क्या यार, हम तो 2021 से ग्लोबल खेल रहे हैं एवरी इवेंट ब्रो,
और रीसेंट चैंपियंस हैं, वर्ल्ड चैंपियन नाउडेज।
यस ब्रो,
perfectly onto Eren.
हम वर्ल्ड चैंपियन है, कुछ टीम्स है वो फाइनल्स तक नहीं आ पा रही।
Makes it known that position is maybe not as playable as they were hoping it to be. So this would be the great time for them to get the smokes down.
यूएलएफ किल उठा रही है, यूएलएफ फुल किल उठा रही है भाई। आरआरक्यू को भी नॉक किया होगा।
Again just flexing how good their utility game is.
बहुत बड़ा मैच निकाल जाएगी टेबी ये। अगर चिकन आ गया ना यूएलएफ का, हाँ 15 किल आराम से। टैबी का यूट्यूब चैनल क्या है? टैबी का यूट्यूब चैनल का लिंक दे दो नीचे। गोकू आप सर्च भी कर सकते हो टैबी पबजी और सारे सब्सक्राइब करना जाके। लिंक दो यार, टैबी के चैनल का लिंक दे दो गोकू चैट में।
वो दोनों कर दिया यार अभी।
हाँ आखिरी बंदा है यार, किल्स उठा रहे हैं लेकिन टैबी मसला पता है क्या है? S2G 3 मैन है, NS भी 4 मैन है। इतना इजी नहीं होगा कन्वर्ट करना।
एनएस और जो ये यूएलएफ की फाइट होगी ना वो डिसाइड करेगी कौन विन करेगा। बट मेरी नजरों में तो यूएलएफ ने निकाल लिया, जितना मैं देख रहा हूँ ना गेम को रीड कर रहा हूँ जिस तरीके से।
They're just not going to risk it for the biscuit. I do appreciate that.
बिजली कह रही है मैं सिर्फ टैबी क्यों, बाकी सब बकवास करे। थैंक्स जान।
Backstab happens. Maybe they should have gotten rid of the full squad here.
थैंक्स जान। ओ एले एक नॉक हो गया यहाँ पे। और तुझे मैं एक बात बताऊं, RRQ के जो दो नॉक थे ना, टैबी दोनों रैप हुए हैं। यस
रीसेट
रीसेट हुई है टीम प्रॉपर।
चिकन यूएलएफ का
यूएलएफ का एक नॉक है, यूएलएफ के दो नॉक है भाई, यूएलएफ के 3 नॉक है। टैबी पनौती और टैबी पनौती
अभी इसी ने रिवाइव हो जाएंगे। आरआरक्यू के भी 3 नॉक हुए थे लेकिन रिवाइव हो गए।
यूएलएफ डेड। ओ भाई साहब आई लव यूएलएफ यार, लेकिन टैबी ने ले ली थी चैट, ये होना ही था
यार। ये गोविंद भाई यूएलएफ वाले तो किसी दिन अगर किसी इवेंट पे मैं इनको मिल गया तो मुझे छोड़ेंगे नहीं। याद है पीएमजीओ भी इनके साथ सीन कर दिया था।
पीएमजीओ भी तूने इनके साथ सीन कर दिया था भाई।
How many points will RRQ get?
पबजी डिलीट कर। मैं क्यों करूं भाई?
टैबी 3v3 S2G वर्सेस NS, कौन जीत रहा है?
कौन जीत रहा है?
यस
आई बिलीव यहाँ पर ये गेम जितना मेरी गेम की रीड जो मैं कर रहा हूँ ना, जो मुझे वाइब आ रही है वो आ रही है कि एनएस निकाल जाएगी ये गेम।
लग गए एनएस के चैनल
हैं,
वो पहला नॉक हो गया।
रैप हो जाएगा, नेड ही नहीं इनके पास, रैप हो जाएगा। रैप हो जाएगा। यूनबिन रिवाइव दे जान, रिवाइव दे।
नहीं नाइस ट्रेड मरवा दिया इसने, एनएस को मरवा दिया भाई। बैक टू बैक पनौतियां लगाई हैं इस बंदे ने
from that ridge line, from that shed, and you know what? They still are able to come out on top. And with
टैबी बहुत बड़ा पनौती है तू, टैबी बहुत बड़ा पनौती है।
मैं क्या बोलूं भाई, मैं क्या बोलूं? मैंने
W पनौती in the chat everyone भाई, W पनौती in the chat everyone।
क्या पनौती लगे हुए हो यार भाई। पहली बात मेरी बात सुनो, शोर लाइन का पूरा कंट्रोल था यूएलएफ के पास, ठीक है, 4 मैन रहने वाली थी वहां पे। यूएलएफ ने नॉक खाया आरआरक्यू से, तो ओपनिंग
भाई फैक्ट छोड़ दे, फैक्ट तो ठीक बोलेगा, लेकिन मसला ये तूने ले ली, उनके लग गए बस
भाई। ऊपर से एनएस के पास भी भाई वहां पे एडवांटेज था भाई। S2G एक शैक के अंदर थे, तुमने अलाउ कैसे किया उस टीम को एरिया लेने के लिए ब्रो? एक बंदा फ्लैंक पे भेजो, कुछ कर लो।
ये देखो चैट, ये देखो
लिटरली तुम्हारे पास गाड़ियां हैं भाई, सब है, वो शैक में बैठे हुए हैं यार।
प्रॉपर फाइट चल रही है, ठीक है। यहाँ पे कितनी स्टेबल है एनएस, कितनी ठीक जगह पे एनएस, ठीक है। एनएस के पास हार्ड कवर ज्यादा है, मतलब गाड़ियां ड्रॉप, यहाँ पे पत्थर पुत्थर जगह है खेलने के लिए, वो मास्टर ट्रक फटा हुआ है, फुल इनके पास अच्छा कंट्रोल है। टैबी ने ले ली बस ये टीम। यूनबिन जैसा प्लेयर, ठीक है, वो नंबर 1, उसका नाम पता नहीं कैसे प्रोनाउंस करते हैं, वो अच्छा खेलता है। और सामने S2G, ठीक है, S2G के पास नेड्स उस तरीके से नहीं है। S2G यहाँ पे शैक शूक्स पे बच बुझ के खेली है। S2G के पास एक ही गाड़ी थी, वो वहां पे सोल के ले गया और सोल के नॉक भी खा गया, ठीक है।
यार मैं क्या बोलूं,
ये फिनिश भी नहीं हो सकता, ये पहला नॉक हुआ, ये फिनिश भी नहीं हो सकता, ये रैप भी हो गया। लेकिन क्या टैब ही नहीं
यार
लगी थी।
मुबीन भी प्लीज बंद कर दो।
नहीं नहीं, तू देख जरा, ये इजी रेव हो भी गया
भाई ये कूप है, ये अल्लाह के बंदो कूप का इस्तेमाल करो, थोड़ा घुमाओ कूप, वो लेटे हुए हैं सारे लेटे हुए, तुम्हें लोकेशन मिल
मसला ये
जाएगी।
नहीं है, एनएस ने गंदा नहीं खेला, ये देख बराबर नॉक हो गए, वो दोनों 1v1 अपना हार गए, एक नेट से पड़ गया। ये तूने किया टैब उनके साथ, ठीक है अच्छा भला। पहले ये देखो चैट एक और पनौती दिखाता हूँ, रुको जरा। ये उल्फ जिंदा 4 मैन है, ठीक है, यूएलएफ 4 मैन है, टैबी पनौती जो है उसने भी यूएलएफ लिया, इजी चल रहा है यूएलएफ का। वो उधर इन्होंने 2 नॉक भी लिए, थोड़ा आगे करता हूँ रुको।
पूरा शोर लाइन है यार,
ये देखो यूएलएफ 4 मैन है, आरआरक्यू के प्लेयर्स रेव हो गए, ठीक है, दोनों के दोनों ये वाले। इसको हम थोड़ा सा आगे करते हैं, रुको। ये देखो ये रेव हो रहे हैं आराम से, दोनों बंदे रेव हुए। इसने यूएलएफ ले ली थी, यूएलएफ के किल भी जो उनको मिलने थे वो भी नहीं मिले। वापस जाते हैं, अब यहाँ पे आती है एनएस, ठीक है, एनएस है S2G नेड कर रही है, लेकिन उनके नेड जा नहीं रहे, एनएस आगे आई। आरआरक्यू के बंदे ने एरन को नॉक किया, एक नॉक। मरी देखो कितना गंदा है यहाँ पे उल्फ, एक नॉक किया आरआरक्यू के बंदे ने, ठीक है। इसको हम यहाँ रोकेंगे और इसको करेंगे नॉर्मल। ये हो गई टैबी नॉर्मल, ठीक है। एक नॉक किया आरआरक्यू के बंदे ने, जगह भी ठीक ठाक थी पहले। ये दूसरा नॉक किया XZY ने, एनएस के बंदे ने, तीसरा भी यूनबिन ने फाड़ा, आखिरी बंदा बचा है और आखिरी बंदे ने फायर किया और
टॉक्सिक फ्लेयर
ये किया।
कस्टम रूम हो जाए अभी, वॉच पार्टी के बाद 3 रूम्स प्लीज।
अरे यार दादा अहमद भाई, आपने बात तो ठीक है, कस्टम रूम हो सकते हैं वॉच पार्टी के बाद, बट मसला ये है अहमद भाई कि ना हमारी स्ट्रीम हो जाती है 5-6 घंटे की, 5-6 घंटे की स्ट्रीम पे और तभी कंटिन्यूसली बोलते हैं, एफर्ट करते हैं, जान मारते हैं। यकीन करें जब हम स्ट्रीम ऑफ करते हैं ना, दोनों भाई इस तरह होते हैं और गप्पे लगाएंगे, थोड़ा इजी हो जाएंगे, तो प्रॉपर हमारी ढुई हो जाती है 5-6 घंटे कंटिन्यूसली एनर्जी के साथ स्ट्रीम करना, आप लोग जो है वो गप्पे शप्पे लगाना, बकचोदियां करना। तो इस चक्कर में 3 रूम और करूंगा, 1.5-2 घंटे एटलीस्ट लगा लो हमारे जाएंगे। तो ये आपकी अमानत मेरे पास आ गई है, इंशाल्लाह इसकी हम रिवॉर्ड वाले रूम करेंगे जब हम किक पे लाइव आएंगे। तो थोड़ा सा रहम अहमद भाई दो ही हो जाएगी, समझ रहे
हो। मुबीन भाई
Those 4 extra games of
क्या हो रहा
today,
है?
still in 6th, 7th and 8th place respectively.
ये
That still
क्या हो
goes to
रहा है
show how
मुबीन
strong of an opening day.
ऊपर से आप एनालिसिस करके दिखा रहे हैं यार पनौतियों की कसम से। भाई आपको पता नहीं है भाई, मैं आपको अपना डीएम दिखा दूं मुबीन भाई, ये लोग इतने तंग करते हैं यार, मतलब पता है लिटरली कहीं मैं कमेंट कर दूं, ठीक है, रिप्लाई आ जाएगा नीचे पनौती पनौती पनौती, डीएम खोलूं इंस्टाग्राम के, ओए पनौती मेरा पेपर है यार, दुआ दुआ नहीं दुआ करके मैं फेल हो जाऊं, ये हो जाए वो हो जाए, मेरी बंदी मुझे छोड़ जाए, मेरी क्रश मुझे धोखा दे जाए यार, ये कैसी कैसी बातें करते हैं
यार। एक लेंडियन आया था, भौंक रहा था, हम पाकिस्तानी डीले मुझे चैट में नजर आ रहे हैं, मॉड पे डीले नजर आ रहे हैं, इसको मैंने बैन दे दिया क्योंकि लेंडियंस की व्यूअरशिप हमें नहीं चाहिए, आईडी कर दिया चैनल से उसको। चलना यार तू कमेंट शमेंट रीड कर, गप्पे लगा आवाम से। मैं थोड़ा सा ना 1-2 ब्रेड खा लूं यार, मैंने नाश्ता नहीं किया, मैं सीधा आके वॉच पार्टी में बैठ गया। तूने तो खाया है बैठ के? मैं तो अभी एक प्लेट थी बिरयानी की, वही खा रहा हूँ इतनी देर से, जब से स्ट्रीम शुरू हुई है।
अबे कर लेना रूम काले, ओए यार इंसान बनो,
ओए ये तो फुल स्टाइल में बोला है।
QZ and of course Lost is also up there. Actually interesting, it wasn't Lost earlier, I believe it was Kami. So
यार ये गलत बात है
यार। S2G on the top 4 graphics.
पैसी सपोर्टर है, एक्सक्यूज मी ब्रो, मेसी इज द गोट, एंड ऑफ डिस्कशन। आगे चलते हैं। कहां गया ले यार, इजी सीन है यार, इजी सीन है। पॉजिटिव कमेंट, मुबीन भाई कल कुछ लोग सूडान से आए थे, कह रहे थे मेरा भाई खो गया है, उसका नाम मुबीन अली अंसारी है। ये क्या था पॉजिटिव कमेंट है भाई? खाने दो यार उनको, रोटी खाने दो ब्रो, मस्ती मत करो, तंग नहीं करो यार, चैट तंग मत करो उनको, रोटी खाने दो ब्रो।
ये नोल्बू आ गया।
ओ शुक्र है, डैमेज में है लेकिन,
डैमेज में है।
डैमेज में है। पॉजिटिव अच्छा तो हो गया था यार। ये अरोरा को क्या सीन है 40 से? कुछ सीन नहीं है भाई। गाइस इतना ट्रोल नहीं किया करो, इंसान है ये भी लोग हैं, सिर्फ स्ट्रीम तक रहो। जो बात है यार, इतना तो मत करो मुझे को। पाक का मैच कब है? पाक के मैच अभी बड़े टाइम पड़ा हुआ है ब्रो, अगले महीने से शुरू है। यस टैबी ब्रो, ये अरोरा का क्या सीन है यार? अरोरा का नो आइडिया ब्रो, क्या सीन है अभी कुछ पता नहीं है। आप लोग ही बता रहे हो कोई सीन शीन है, मैंने तो आप लोगों से सुना है। गाइस कम ऑन यार, 3000 लाइक्स होने वाले हैं, लेट्स गो। सिर्फ और सिर्फ 400 लाइक्स रहते हैं, 400 भी नहीं भाई, 320 करवा दो भाई स्ट्रीम खत्म होने से पहले। पॉजिटिव कमेंट्स करो चैट। लेनियंस का एक यूट्यूबर एफ पावर कर रहा है। ओके कोई मसला नहीं है। वर्ल्ड कप रियल ब्रदर, वर्ल्ड कप में पकड़ेंगे सबको। बिजली ओए इंसान बनो है। जलाला क्या होता है? मुबीन भाई बिजली ने तो टैबी को हिला कर रख दिया है। व्हाट द हेक? गोकू क्या कर रहा है? क्या
अच्छा वो फलक के साथ कंपेयर कर रहा है, उसको मैं कहना चाहूंगा कि भाई आपको ना 7 जन्म भी कम है, ठीक है, फलक के स्टैट्स को मैच करने के लिए। बहुत मुश्किल है।
एक बंदे को हाइट दे सकते हो आप? ये शफान कामरान कह रहा है लव यू बिजली, इसको जरा हाइट तो दो यार, इसको टाइम आउट तो जिंदगी भर का टाइम आउट। इसने बिजली को लव यू कैसे बोला?
काम नहीं कर रहा बटन यार टैबी।
मुबिन भाई
यस काम नहीं कर रहा, मैंने ट्राई किया है यार, वो काम ही नहीं कर रहा बटन।
मर्जी है यार कसम, हमारी बारी जब बिजली के कमेंट है तो काम नहीं कर रहा। सही है मुबिन भाई, सही है। वो आई लव यू फ्लर्टिंग कर रहा है यार बिजली का। बिजली चैट में बैठी हुई है। बिजली तुम इसको मना क्यों नहीं करती हो?
बिजली के लिए अचीवमेंट है।
मुबीन भाई कल न्यूज पर आए थे, सूडान से एक बंदा पाक में सीक्रेट एजेंट बन के आया है, कहीं आप तो नहीं? वैसे गाइस ये पॉसिबिलिटी एक हो सकती है ना? स्टार एक्स एनोनिमस स्टार एक्स
खत्म कर लेता हूँ, 1 मिनट लगेगा मुश्किल से।
कर लो
ठीक है
ओके। ये वाला लगा दें, लेफ्ट वाले।
कौन से?
ये लेफ्ट पिक व्लॉग है ना,
ये अवार्ड शो।
ओ ये आपका वाला है?
हाँ
वो इसमें आप भी हो? ये मैंने नहीं देखा यार।
ये आप लोग देखो ना, मैं इसकी वॉल्यूम करता हूँ कम, आप लोग देखो।
इसलिए बात करूँ क्योंकि अभी लड़का लोग सो रहे हैं, टाइम हो रहा है सुबह के 10 बजे, और आप लोग सोच रहे हो कि डॉकी
टैबी मेरी यूनी ने गर्मियों की ऑफ नहीं दी, उनके बारे में कुछ हो जाए यार, क्या कह सकते हैं यार।
उर्दू कमजोर, ऊपर से नींद से उठा हूं अभी। अवार्ड शो, पबजी मोबाइल का अवार्ड शो।
नोकी सही हो रहा है।
पहले आप लोग
ना
लाइक बेस्ट टीम ऑफ द ईयर, बेस्ट कंटेंट क्रिएटर ऑफ द ईयर, बेस्ट स्ट्रीमर ऑफ द ईयर, बेस्ट प्लेयर ऑफ द ईयर, इस तरह के कैटेगरीज बने हुए थे। अब उनको जो है ना अवार्ड देने का टाइम आ चुका है। आज के दिन ना, मतलब हम लोग कल आए थे, कल रात को पहुंचे थे हम लोग, कल सुबह मतलब सुबह के 5 बजे फजर टाइम पहुंचे थे।
बिजली तो वापडा वालों की है।
आज टीन वुल्फ और फलकशेर भी हमारे साथ आएगा, और जब तक ये ब्लॉग अपलोड होगी ना, मतलब फलकशेर प्लेयर ऑफ द ईयर बन चुका है, वो तो सबको पता था, उसी में बनना था। जब ये ब्लॉग अपलोड होगी ना, तब तक तो रिजल्ट आ चुके होंगे। मुबीन भाई लोग जाग रहे थे, ठीक है, वो अभी लड़का सो रहा है, मुझे उसने मैसेज किया हुआ है, सोने से पहले मैसेज कर दिया था मुझे कि लाइक मैं सो रहा हूँ, मुझे 2 बजे उठा देना, ठीक है। मुबीन भाई को 2 बजे उठाएंगे, तब तक के लिए हम व्लॉग रिकॉर्ड करते थोड़ा बहुत, और थोड़े बहुत कंटेंट आइडियाज बनाते हैं, ठीक है। मुबीन भाई के साथ मैंने बहुत तबचोदी करनी इस व्लॉग में, फुल व्लॉग में इतने रील्स बनाऊंगा। गाइस इंस्टा पे मुझे फॉलो करो, नौकी_PUBG। मैं और सुन भाई निकल चुके हैं चाय पी।
क्या बात है।
ये हमारे क्या बोला
चाय की हंटिंग में
ब्लॉग में पास करके दिखाया मैंने। गाइस लेट्स गो, चाय पीते हैं। मुबीन भाई लोग अभी तक सो रहे हैं, दोनों भाई नहा के आ चुके हैं।
मैच स्टार्ट कह रहे हैं लोग, मैं देख लेता हूँ।
भैंस को धूप का बहुत यार,
बैंड्स को तुम गाइस हम लोगों ने हम नाश्ता करने आए थे, प्रैंक हो गया। पहले तो 1 घंटा हम लोगों ने सब्र किया, ये 2 पराठे बनाने में इन लोगों ने 1 घंटा लगा दिया। ऊपर से इतना फजूल यार। मैं तो ये चाय तो बंदा पी लेता है ना, चाय तो बंदा बना ही लेता है।
भी मैच स्टार्ट हो गया।
होटल खोला भाई, चाय बनाना नहीं आता यार। पूरा के बंदे क्या करते हैं। लाहौर की चाय, लाहौर की होटल, लाहौर के पता नहीं क्या नाश्ते।
इसके बाद देखते हैं। ये वाला ब्लॉग मैंने देखा नहीं।
भाईजान बिल दे दे इसका। इतना फजूल यार, इतना फजूल सारा टाइम।
में एकदम मुबीन भी हाथ धोने गए हैं, वेट करो आ जाते हैं।
चलता है यार, कोई दूसरा तरह चाय ढूंढता है। चाय बनाना गुजारा नहीं होता, ये चाय पिया नहीं जा रहा, बहुत फजूल तरीन चाय है यार। गाइस ये कोई दूसरा मिला है, लेकिन
नाम का कोयटा लग रहा है।
दोनों
किस तरह का कोयटा है भाई? कोयटा है तो खाली कैसे हो सकता है यार? थैंक गॉड गाइस, थैंक गॉड।
ब्रो
बस एक चीज खराब है, अब मक्खियां बहुत हैं। बाकी काम ओके आ गया।
मक्खी कैसे, मच्छर कैसे?
ये मक्खी कहते हैं इसको।
ओके की रिपोर्ट है, ओके की रिपोर्ट।
मच्छर तो रात को जो होते हैं वो होते हैं।
आउटडोर बैठेंगे तो ये तो होगा, लेकिन पराठा भी अच्छा है, चाय भी अच्छा है, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। फाइनली गाइस, फाइनली ससुराल वाला। सॉरी जवाद भाई।
गाइस लगाते हैं ना, मुबीन भी आ जाए तो मैच लगाते हैं।
मुबीन भाई हमारे साथ जाग चुके हैं।
यार ये कह रहे हैं यार चाय पी के आए हो, मजा नहीं है। मैंने कहा पता नहीं भाई तूने कहाँ से चाय पी ली है यार।
नहीं, अब तो हमने चाय पी ली है। अब मुबीन भाई आपको कंपनी देने सिर्फ हमारे। मुबीन भाई ने खुद चाय पीना है, हमें अपने साथ लेके जा रहे हैं। ओ पैन की पकौड़ी।
उरे
जो तशरीफ है वो थोड़ी सी जल जाएगी। उसी देखो
अंदर से धुआं निकल रहा है भाई, इतनी जल्दी, इतनी गर्मी।
ये मैं हॉल से इसलिए निकल गया गाड़ी का।
मुबीन भाई बात तो सीधी करो, मैं हॉटू। गाइस चाय के चक्कर में आए थे, लेकिन मुबीन भाई गाड़ी में बोल रहे कि हल्की सी भूख लगी है, तो जरा जरा कराची नसीब लाल बिरयानी हो जाए। इसके ऊपर क्या है, डिवाइन ब्यूटी।
अरे
अस्सलाम वालेकुम खान भाई, कैसे हो?
साला कौन टॉप जो बात टॉप।
खान भाई आंखें दिखाई जरा। ओए 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 ओए, एवरेज पठान, एवरेज पठान।
ओ मुबीन भाई कहाँ चले गए?
खान भाई की आंखें देखिए आपने, मुबीन भाई नशीली आंखें थी भाई, वेरी डेंजरस। चिकन बन गया, ठीक है
गाइस। वेयर इज मुबीन भाई?
चिकन बिरयानी, चिकन बिरयानी, चिकन पुलाव। दोनों क्या कहेगा?
नथिंग।
व्हाट इज दिस बिहेवियर? जो कुछ ना खाए वो घी ना,
थोड़ा सा खाऊंगा।
जो थोड़ा सा खाए वो थोड़ा सा घी।
इतना चलता है, इतना चलता है।
थोड़ा सा घी है क्या?
इतना चलता है
थोड़ा सा घी है क्या? हाँ बोल रहे यार, हाँ बोल रहे
भाई। ये बंदा भी बोलता है भाई स्ट्रीम पे।
ऐसे क्या? जो मूव करेगा वो घी।
बस देख कर दिया। अब तो है ना कि
मुझे लगा कि जो मूव नहीं करेगा वो गए।
मैच लगाओ
Comeback नहीं
यार। मुबीन भी वॉशरूम गए हैं, आ जाए तो लगाते हैं। और कोई भी लगा सकते हैं। यही सीन है वैसे भी। लूट वूटे चल रही होगी अभी
तो स्पाइसी ना खाने में कभी कोई मसला नहीं।
यार। इस्लामाबाद में कैसी बिरयानी मिलेगी कराची की यार? खा के देखनी पड़ेगी।
मैं एक बात बता, आंसर देना जल्दी। ठीक है। एक लड़का था, जब वो पैदा हुआ ना तो डॉक्टर ने बताया कि उसके लिए 6 उंगली है।
वैसे तू तो मेरी जान है, पर बिजली का कोई मजाक नहीं।
If they do make it, Guizao's going to be sad for a long time, probably.
Oh, see, I did like
that's like
Guizao.
your worst case. That's your worst case scenario. If you get subbed and all of a sudden just everything just happens to go right, whether it was your fault or not, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to be like, hey, well, it worked. We got to keep what's working. You know what I'm saying?
We need to blame one person.
Hey, I will say things were working out when Mafioso was the sub. You know, now he's not the sub, and things aren't working out. I don't know. Weird theories.
It's a theory.
Yeah, it is a theory.
A game
Maybe
theory.
he was just given his good vibes from the bench.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, looking at some of the rotations, you know, I'm going to go a little bit bigger picture here. Wide eastern rotation from D+. They love this area. In particular, when you look back at how they won PMGC, sure, the roster's a little bit different, but how they won PMGC 2 years ago, it was near that coast when they crossed on the island. Still, the best game in PUBG Mobile esports history. We ever beat actually what setup could in by D.
Crazy island. I don't know.
Stolba finish? No, not even Stolba finish. Stolba finish with like in the main building with the zip lines and everything.
Oh, that'd be wild.
That could be fun.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Stadium finish could be interesting in Rondo. I mean, Rondo is always the first game, so it has to be on Miramar or Erangel, depending on the smash rolling. I don't know. You know what? Let's get chat involved. Chat, what would be a circle or a situation that would beat out the last game of PMGC 2024 won by D+ Kia? I would love to know. That's an interesting discussion.
Yeah, it really is. It is.
Yeah.
And D+ winning every last match of PMGC is still the most hilarious thing to me, because I wish I had I wish I was recording their faces when I asked them, right? Because I asked them, I was like, guys, what the last match? And they looked at me like with the most dumbfounded face. They're like, we don't know. We don't know why we win last match, and it pisses us off. We don't get why.
That game really fun.
We should.
East for that. Okay, just variety over there. These circles are always very interesting to me, because it really goes to show how good of an IGL you are if you can maneuver your way through all of that and end up getting a win by using those positions and leveraging it to get yourself a massive chicken dinner. So whoever wins this, gonna have to tip my hat to you, because these circles are not easy to maneuver through. I mean, look at the terrain here. He's already losing control of the golden vehicle almost. It's really tough.
Yeah, the golden Murado's starting to smoke already. Wolves keeping all four up early. That's a big difference from Erangel. Man, those hot drops really hurt them. Meanwhile, yeah, Influence Rage trying to get away on that golden Murado. Lawrence is going to get in. Oh, the MVM. Oh, actually, never mind. Tian was able to get that done. And now it's little boy down on his luck, all by his lonesome.
I always wondered why Mau Mau is called MVM, but he wants to be called Mau Mau. Maybe Mau Mau. It would be easier. Just call yourself Mau Mau, you know? But,
yeah, that would help.
It's like, my name is Maxman, but in my in-game, my name is MVM. Also, actually, a Maxman, so...
yeah.
Call me Maxman.
I'm Maxman. Yeah.
MVM, it's me. But yeah, I find it interesting. If you know what, if there's any aspiring pros in the chat, I recommend just your name you want to be called, just write it in the game, and then that you'll make our job 10,000 times easier. Yes.
yeah, make that your username. That would that's usually step number one.
Get a good name.
Yeah. You know what's even better? Make it your username that is also on your socials. People can actually find you.
That's a good one too. Actually, I always struggled to find socials of players. By the way, if I be gonna go for the Carillo. So many shots being missed here. Having to swap over to his main AR, and he's still losing to the hands of. See Revo to get for another fight and just sending it over the other side, taking it off extra forward. Just that, but still this fight is just not looking good. Your to fall. Both teams of Alpha 7 are heading.
Trying to it's just not working. It's just not enough. Man's making plays, 3 eliminations, and it is just falling apart for Alpha 7 here. 1 player left. He's got to get this elimination on Mormon to try and rescue Obscure because he needs him. He needs him. They need a crazy point. Mormon's leaving. That's actually huge. No vehicle, though. They are going to have some loot. Oh, they do have the buggy. Perfect. They should be able to get to Obscure. They should be able to have 3 players up.
Actually, if I'm Arena, and because you do get an elimination confirmed on Carrillo, I feel like you just stick around because it's really good from Mormon. Just leapfrog it a little bit if you can, but he's getting backstabbed here.
Perfect.
I feel like he's going to get eliminated. I like to go for small amount of cover. The first day instantly, but I like his or anything. For him.
They'll take
into the city. It's like, nah, I also fear I know he's about 32 bullets left in his main AR, so just going to give it up, not worth it whatsoever. But still, this is Alpha 7 going into the circle without any information whatsoever, so they're going somewhat blind into this next playable area. As Ulf, though, Ulf back in PMGO, very in a tournament, they're losing down to just error. Face that time again. Not the see have
game to get into that top 15. On the grass, being dangerous right now.
Nah, I would say even if you see people, just don't shoot, right? With this terrain, you can find a dip that no one would scout for the entirety of this match. Just stay hidden, get away from your vehicle if you can, so no one has like an idea to scout that location, because it can be a kind of give your location away if you're not careful enough. So S2G and Ulf is going to be a bit of a Turkish clash here. Influence Rage looking to maybe third party it from a range. Eren going to smoke his location up to avoid getting snuffed out. But as I say that's going to make it also very easy to hit the nade. Just put a target on your back, Eren. Unfortunately, there's going to be a very tough player to res. Catch, Scarface, just don't go for it. It's not worth it, as S2G indeed are in that contested nade range.
Federal looking down range, looking at the map. You still got, S2G dead center. This is just their group stage at this point. Having fun with it. RRQ on the north side, rocking a little bit of a 3-1 split. Looking down the leaderboards, looking for D+. Where are D+? Okay, yeah, D+ all the way on the east side. So they're hugging the circle at this point. Goat Force gets knocked by So Easy. And Nongshim Red Force are going to keep keeping an eye on them, on their rotation. Possibly trying to steal some more eliminations. Yeah, just trying to play.
Yeah. That's entirely. And start to throw, like, for them regroup on Mernet. Yes, and you can maybe just take a fight, take back up, even you need to
this 2-2.
Just if they do that, I'm okay with 2-2 split.
I agree 100%. I'm glad we're on the same page here. Yeah, just kind of use it for scouting, but the second you see any kind of engagement possibly, you got to send the whole squad. Let Revel control. Revel literally beat this whole team. That his vehicle smoking, trying to go for a run over maybe? No.
Oh.
They're trying to find him. They can't. Uh-oh. He's right behind you! Oh, turn around. Headshot onto Revel. Down to 1 HP! Survives and holds on just a little bit longer.
Not for much longer, I think, because Wolves, they hear this fight happening. They see the elimination feed light up. They have an idea of what the hell's going on between Revel and Nuths. So they're going to try and just get rid of it because they know that might just be one of their main competition in this event. As he has a good angle, it's necessary. He sees the smoke. He doesn't get the line of sight just yet. He might just wait for the smoke to actually dissipate. They've got a minute 30 seconds to work with. Revo trying to make a quick dash out of there. The car takes up into flames, explodes right in his face. He's still alive alongside Nuths, but they just don't have the amount of control they were hoping for.
Revel, man, by his lonesome, just putting in work. That is Nuths down. He's got no help. It's Revel against the world. And that is it. Wolves eliminate Alpha 7. Now we're going to see Weibo trying to apply that pressure onto the Wolves. Elementrix is down, not going to get red in that position, that's for sure. As Weibo are going to play keep away. And so the Wolves sacrificing that player. That's a team that needs to do something crazy here if they want to make it into the finals. Oh, actually, Slownik is going for the res. Super risky. Let's see if he's able to get it off.
Loving it. Slownik able to give himself some good angles. Weibo, though, got to defend it successfully. Didn't love their breaches so far. They need to get a good defense, but so far it's falling apart. They are getting denied that off angle by 33Z. And Suk and Bay remaining. Suk is very far away, by the way, so he's just trying to make sure that Wolves can't go over the ridge line, and he's going to try and keep his teammates in a safer condition. I'm not super sold on the way this defense is working out initially. 33Z, it's not an impossible res, but Wolves, we need to go on the offensive here. You need to get involved. You created a man advantage for yourself. Why are we not committing here? Otherwise, 33Z is going to make it back to the buildings, and they're going to get the res and get back up as 4 players. Wolves, you should not let this happen.
You got to go crazy, Wolves. You got to understand, you're in 11th place right now, 39 points. There is 6 more games going to be played tomorrow by a whole bunch of squads. You need every point you could get. This is no time to be passive. It's time to even be extra aggressive. Get every point that you possibly can, and they just opened the door for a reset on Weibo.
They got it. They got 33Z back up, and now they're sending it, but they just don't have the information.
It's too late.
Weibo went for a little bit of a quick regroup, and now they're looking to solidify their position. Suki did regroup with his team. 33Z does get the first aid. Now they're inside. The Fox is in the hen house. Wolves looking to claim full control of this position that is just slightly in the circle, so still a lot of value here to be found. Bay gets dropped on out on his knees in submission, and Wolves finally securing himself the wins on that skirmish. Suk still has a strong off angle if they're not careful, and actually he's going to get dropped onto Baton. That's the angle Suk was looking for. He was waiting for his time to strike. But S2G in the background, they're third-partying it, possibly looking to get 3 eliminations.
It's taking too long. That off angle's so deadly. Oh, huge for Wolves that they end up taking that player up top down. So now they don't got to really worry about it. But watch out for Kami, though. That nade's coming in. It doesn't, though. He steals that elimination. That was a necessary elimination for the Wolves. As we take a look over at RRQ, I want to stay on that fight, though. That's a huge, important fight here, as this is the last day for Group Red. That's important as well. All right, we're back here at it. Wolves, things slow down. They have the building to themselves. This is at the edge of the circle, but with 6 eliminations, this could be the start of something hopeful.
It's in zone. It's in zone. They don't have to rush too much to make it back in circle number 7. So you've got a lot of time to work with. Good nade. Red versus Yangon. Yangon got some good nade. Not a full. They lose. That's their spot in the finals pretty much done, unless they have a miracle run in the last game. Secure but everything is falling apart. Hyunbin hits a beautiful utility right on the face of his competition, but so easy also gets flushed out of this game. It's tough, it's down to the wire, but Yangon need to get a win here.
They need it, and they're going to have to do it with 2 players. It's Romeo, Murnett. So far back, there's no way they can support Master Smile at all. And it looks like they're just going to play it slow here, just going to try to survive as a 2-man. Romeo does get pieced up a little bit by that nade, trying to just sneak their way into the next zone. But man, able to do so. Red Force did a great job applying that pressure to Young on. They're in the vehicles. They're just trying to get away from this one as much as they can.
The hesitant there, they weren't sure. Do we commit? We just engage and make a decision. Romeo, he said, looking to quickly engage. Start to the west. Even I'm not going to show the backs, and now which is available from side. The good. Slowly getting gas in the Tizzy point. Very happy about this, but pops.
They're going. Keep up with that aggression. So aggressive. Just trying to be able to steal some eliminations, whatever you could possibly do here.
If you can, yeah. I would say pushing it would be a bit of a mistake when you have the center circle currently great for the position of Slonic. Just wait. You don't want to get involved in this fight unless you have a... Wow, that's going to be a nice juicy point headed the way of Influence Ray. They want to try and get some of those points for themselves up to 7, making it hopefully double digits as Tizzy trying to get the shot in that container. He just can't get it, but he will stuff him out eventually. And as South Korea trying to surprise Hyunbin's angle, but Hyunbin thinking better of it, going right behind that container.
See, as right now I'm looking at LGD. They're set up. They don't have to worry about a thing here. They're definitely going to the finals.
Ooh, good angle.
The big question is the Wolves right now out of these 3 teams. What are they going to do to soak up every elimination they possibly can? This is stage 8. This is the final circle shift. After this, the zone will be closing down to nothing. Come on. Yeah, Wolves just trying to find a good angle here. Just trying to set themselves up for this win.
If this is not a Wolves win, this would be one of the biggest throws of the tournament. They have the 4 players, okay? It's 4v2v2 against Nongshim Red Force and LGD. This is their ticket to the finals. They need to lock it down right here, right down onto Miramar. Is also happening between G, taking a 1v2 onto Nongshim Red Force, Tizzy and Hyunbin. They've got to wait it out. The only way Wolves lose this is if there's an off angle they didn't expect, which could... They don't... That could... disaster for them as he does take a few shots onto Baton. But he doesn't get the knock.
That's another way, right? If you just spread yourself too thin, you're trying to scout too much. Too much movement could be bad for you if you are the Wolves. You can't afford to get knocked here. because the entire lobby is looking at you. They know that you're the biggest threat. So the best thing for Wolves is if LGD and Nongshim obviously fight each other, then it's easy third party, easy win. But if both these teams are just staring at you directly, you got to play this carefully because it's basically a 4v4.
Could turn that
no
way
mistakes
if they put the fight onto Wolves. But yeah, normally Nongshim should fight. If you are LGD or Nongshim, you know this is a full team up against you on the other side, waiting in the center of the circle. You're hoping to get second place, right? Those two squads are just hoping to outlive or LGD or Nongshim Red Force and just secure it. Really good smoke road coming out from Nongshim Red Force. They're trying to get the line of sight while denying vision from Wolves. Amazing utility usage from South Korea. But it still might not be enough. Hyunbin getting backstabbed here by Baton. The man got himself so many points this game. He's going to get his 4th elimination. And now LGD will secure the 2nd position of this match.
That is how you do it. The Wolves secure a chicken dinner. Woo, right before the final bell rings. One more match left to go with the squad. This was a whole bunch of points. They're going to still need a little bit more going into the last match of the day, but this has finally put them in a position where that finals is within reach.
Yeah, that game ended a little bit faster than I expected. I thought it would just linger for an extra maybe 30 seconds, but no, they were just like, okay, we got the points, we got the angles, we're just going to full send it. It was good. I feel like we saw early in the game from Wolves, they were a bit hesitant, especially to push onto Weibo when they got their initial knock onto 33Z, but no, that hesitance was kind of gone at the end because they knew they had the control, they had the lines of sight, and the other teams against them didn't even have a full team, right? It was 2v2, v4. Everything was headed the way of Wolves, and I'm glad to see that they were able to secure that chicken dinner. And because of that win, I'm going to say it, Grand Finals, North America will indeed be present at PMMI.
Love to see it. Love to see it there from the Wolves. Being able to clutch it up, that's the hardest thing to do, guys, when it comes to PUBG Mobile Esports, is when you're back against the wall, you need a big game in the last final matches, and the Wolves, everything just went right for them here in this game. They still have one more game left to go. I can't wait to see what the overall leaderboards looks like to really get a realistic idea of where they are. 3 eliminations from Baton, 26% of the team's contribution, very evenly spread between the squad. But man, they got to be feeling so great going into the last match.
Oh, they're feeling it. They love it. This is a lovely way for them to try and end day number 2. Oh, we've still got one more game to go, right? But looking at the replays of this game, Alpha 7, this early fight, the few eliminations they were able to find kind of gives them a lifeline, a single opportunity. It's like Doctor Strange in Infinity War, right? It's like there's that one timeline. Those points kind of might make it feasible for you to still make in a top 15. But now, I would have to agree, Hot Jukes. Now we do need to see that massive chicken dinner. Otherwise, that's it for the Brazilian super team.
Oh, you talking about Alpha 7?
Yes.
Cooked. Done. Over.
You think it's done? Yeah. You think there's no way?
It's 100% over. Yeah, I mean, okay, I'll put 99.9. The 0.1% is 20 elimination chicken dinner. That's my thought.
Okay, I would say like I need 15, 20 elimination chicken dinner too. I would agree around that ballpark. Otherwise, it's done. They're really happy about Hyunbin in particular. Man put up like 5 eliminations before that fight we saw in the highlights. Hyunbin showing why he is an MVP contender. So always happy to see him. And also Nolbu on the side of D+ getting these big games today. GG South Korea.
GG indeed, man. Great plays from Group Yellow, man. Group Yellow came in hot today, right? Influence Rage popped off. Nongshim Red Force put some great points up today. And then, yeah, E-Arena. Wow, what a start here for them. One more game left to go. Even Ulf, right? Ulf, 31 points for day 1 is not the worst performance. That's for sure. Let's take a look here at the match ranking, though. RRQ put up another 7. That is going to be the biggest comeback, I think, so far, right?
Yeah.
From day 1, RRQ really said, we got to make it, and they did.
Yep, I agree. I feel like RRQ... The thing is, they have such a good lineup, theoretically, right? You got Gemfos, you got Lepar, you got the boys. You would be expecting them to get so many big results. Didn't work out in PMGO. Bit of a slow start here going into PMMI, but no, they woke up today, got themselves their second chicken dinner, and also just consistent points. 7 points. Also really good, right? If that's like your mid-performance matches, really happy overall for the side of RRQ. So, second page, Yangon Galacticos being down there. Not taking the win on the side of, who was it, Nongshim Red Force, right? They were just, it feels like their confidence is just completely gone. And when you lose your confidence in a lobby of this caliber, Hodrix, I feel like there's no way we see Yangon Galacticos make it in the top 15.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just been so tough for them. They've had a really rough tournament here. They're in that same boat. I mean, we'll see what they look like on the overall leaderboards. S2G breaking the 100-point mark. Got to give them a round of applause here. As yeah, they've had a great tournament so far. 72 eliminations, have more eliminations than fourth place on down in total points. These guys really flexed on the lobby.
Yeah, most definitely they did. I still need to see a bit more from Wolves in the last game, though. If they want to be super comfortable to be in the top 15, I would just like, even just reaching 60 points, get 4 or 5 points, I'd be happy with the side of Wolves. But yeah, Alula, BTR, you know they're going to come back with a vengeance tomorrow. But actually, quick highlight, the Chinese teams sure did not get a chicken dinner, Hotchooks, but LGD up in second place without a single win, and Tiamba also without a single chicken dinner are up in fourth position. Going to highlight how consistent they are despite not securing a single win in their 11 matches so far.
Wild to see. I mean, Tianba, another great day 2 from them. I'm looking at the numbers, okay? We see the we know BTR, we know Alula are going to pass up everybody. E-Arena is going to pass up everybody. Aurora is going to pass up everybody. Nongshim, Influence as well. Fudia should move up, and Thunder Talk. Dude, honestly, I think we need to see a lot more. I think we need to see 10 to 15 points from Wolves to feel confident.
I would agree. Yep. We need to see some big showcases. By the way, congrats to E-Arena, Nongshim Force, Influence Rage. Only 5 games played, right? And they're still almost making it to that first page. They're just shy of it, so very well done indeed. And quick highlight, I know we've been talking about Yangon Galacticos and Alpha 7 not making it today. Regnan Kara are also very low. If they do not show up massively tomorrow, Hodjukes, that means we wouldn't be having in the finals our PMGO 2025 champions, we wouldn't have the PMWC champions, and we wouldn't have the PMGC champions in the finals. The only team that could be making it then would be Weibo, the one PMHI last year. This would be a massive upset after what we witnessed back last year in PUBG Mobile Esports. What is going on?
Oh, man. Hey, 2026, the year of the new champs, right? That's what it's going to be. That's a fact. As we take a look here at the most eliminations, and it's Hamsuji. It makes sense, right? S2G popped off here in this group stage, and rightfully so. So good on them. That gives me a lot of hopes when it comes to finals time. I'm hope they're able to keep that same energy.
Oh, we'll see if they can keep it rolling for themselves. But what a big elimination lead, by the way. He's got 5 more eliminations than Tian, and then between them, there's a 4 elimination difference between Tian and QZZ from Tiamba. So massive, massive difference. But yeah, it's always the same 4 names, right? It's just not budging. It's always S2G, side of LGD, and also Tiamba. So are we going to see anyone after the next game jump up in the top 4? I would love to see it happen, but for now, they are not budging, and QZZ still, at this point, is maintaining that almost 2,000 damage lead on the top damage performers of this tournament so far. QZZ is just flexing how good he is in this lobby.
Dude's a monster. He really, really is. I mean, every time I've had the chance of just seeing his playstyle, he don't miss. He really doesn't.
Literally.
You know, yeah, you have to overwhelm him and really take some great shots or catch him off guard if you want to stand a chance. Nolbu as well and the CQC. It takes a full team, right? Really making sure that they don't make any mistakes to take him out. So crazy day so far. We saw some wild Erangel matches. I think Miramar is a little bit closer to the chest of what we've been expecting. But we got one last match left to go. Maybe we see something unexpected. And we're going to find out very, very soon.
Yo. I don't think they're ready for it. On the loose, on the loose, on the loose, on the loose. With the beast, on the loose, say the truth, on the loose. Off the chain, it's all the gauge. Yeah, getting wild, it's shot, we out the cage. It's getting wild out here. One by one, we watch them all falling. It's getting wild out here. But I'ma be the last one standing. You can't stop what's begun. You can't stop a revolution. Come in, come in. It's getting wild out here. Yeah, it's getting wild, it's getting wild. Eating them, beast, eating them, feast. Fire the most, tire the least. See them admitting defeat, and they so useless. I'm so ruthless. New phone, who this? Give no reply to excuses. Got no bite, man, I'm toothless. Living a lie and the truth is, got this power, bringing it. Play my anthem, singing it. Every mountain, ringing it high. I soar, I rise, reborn. Strapped, I'm back like never before. Taking my final form. Yeah, it's getting wild out here. One by one, we watch them all falling. It's getting wild out here. But I'ma be the last one standing. You can't stop what's begun. You can't stop a revolution.
Here we go, folks. The last match of the day for the PUBG Mobile Macau Invitational 2026. It is day 2, the final match for Group Red. Last chance to put points on the board and hopefully hold on just long enough to make it into the finals. As tomorrow, we're going to see Group Green versus Group Yellow. Now, going into this match, a little bit of a change from one of the teams in particular. That's going to be D plus Kia. We're going to see Puerto Rico step in the mix here, Maxman.
Yeah, not going to lie, a player that I have not seen play often, if at all. Actually, I can't remember the last time I saw him play, so it's been a hot minute. But they have, what is it, 66 points. I feel like it's cutting it slightly close if you want to try and do a roster change up. Like they're kind of pulling an Alpha 7 right now with Nuth, but this time it's Puerto Rico. I wouldn't do it personally, but if there's any moment you want to give an opportunity to train for one of your subs, it would be right now on match number 6. Well, their 12th game, technically, going into the group stage. So I'm not the biggest fan of it, but what do you think?
Yeah, you know, Sizzy's stepping down here. Puerto Rico stepping in for him. 66 points is right, I think, on that line of feeling comfortable. I think they still need another... like, if I was just my own mind, I'm like, we need 10 points to feel just good for tomorrow, right? So it's kind of wild that they are swapping somebody out because 10 points is still, you need a good game, right? In this last match. So it's very, very risky, in my opinion. It's just, if you are going to train a team, Revo getting a nice knock there and finish. Needed that point. If you're going to train a new sub, this is like the ultimate training, to be honest, because it's like, it's kind of a do or die game in the last match. But it's not we need a 20-point game. We need just a good game. Yeah. So it's very interesting, to say the least.
I would agree. Yeah, it would be very interesting. By the way, I'm looking at the leaderboards right now. Do you want an interesting fact? I've been looking and just checking out all the groups in rankings. So currently, our top 6 teams are all from Group Red in Wolves, D plus Kia, Tiamba, RRQ, LGD, and S2G. The only 2 teams from Group Red that are not in the top 6 right now is Alpha 7 in 15th position and Yangon Galacticos in 17th position. Out of Group Red, every team is doing exceptionally well for themselves. Like, I'm telling you, they are dominating this tournament. All of them should make it, except for the 2 global champions of last year, which is just such an insane storyline. I still can't believe this is what's happening right now. I thought, especially for A7, it was going to be one bad event, but no, it keeps on happening, so... Yeah, I mean, this is the new era starting in 2026, Hot Jukes. I'm telling you, this is the new rise of all these different new teams and players that are here to challenge the old guard.
For sure. I mean, and that's the crazy thing is that, like, yeah, we should see Group Red with all top 8, right? Because they played 6 more matches than every other group. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like D plus and Wolves, even though they are in top 6, I'm still not too like convinced yet personally, because we got 6 more matches tomorrow, and that is 16 teams, right? That could definitely pass them up. But the fact that they're so ridiculously low it's shocking. There's nothing short of that, Max, man. You know, and you're right. I mean, this is a big opportunity for some new squads to reach that pinnacle of PUBG Mobile esports.
Yeah, got to try and reach that peak again. We'll see how it goes. Actually, talking about some more negatives, then I'm going to go in positives, guys. I swear, I'm being very negative this tournament because I'm expecting more from some of these big names.
It's not even negative. It's realistic,
yeah,
right?
it's realistic. But at the bottom in particular, I'm looking at GOAT Team and KSG. Right now, their opening day has just not been it. Especially for GOAT, I had way high expectations. I didn't think they'd be on single digits after, was that 5 games now? If they want to have a chance to make top 15 tomorrow, we need to see a good bookend to today. Just even a 6, 7, 8 point game, and I'd be like, okay, the opportunity hasn't fully disappeared for them to make in top 15. I need to see some presence this game. Even just a top 5 finish, and I would be like, there's potential. But as of right now, I haven't seen anything of value. So GOAT KSG, they need to prove themselves on this final game.
Yeah, they do. They really do. 7 and 4 is not enough. That's a fact. So, I mean, if you were to kind of just, if I were to just put on my like guessing glasses, right? That means that they would have to go crazy this game and crazy tomorrow to make it. If I'm just kind of erring on the side of just purely off based on their performance already, Coops knocking down Obscure and Thurston him. Yeah, that's the nail in the coffin right there. GOAT and KSG most likely not going to make it. And that's going to be tough. Oh, nice knock there.
Wait, why is it happening like these? Okay, sure, they get it, but the way they just lost all the momentum in the vehicle and still look to try and get that elimination, very intriguing as to why things are happening the way they are. Really good damage there, down onto Carillo. Rauf, no utility. Revo did get taken on out of the picture over there in the distance. Molotov forcing Rauf to reposition a bit deeper. He still has some teammate, right? He's got Coops in particular in the distance to got himself 1 elimination. Feeling hot right now at the start of this game. If he can regroup. I like what Rauf is doing. This is a very smart strategic play. Just reposition, regroup with your boy. If you can't even confirm Revo, that would be huge. There's Nuth and Carillo here. Lockdown, Revo confirmed. That's 2 points for Coops. And I would say, as you said, right, it's done. Nail in the coffin. Alpha 7, unless they pull out a miraculous 2v2 here and a great game off the back of that, it's just not happening.
It's over, man. It is over. I think the times for unless are done for Alpha 7. Just didn't do enough.
Good
nice knock there on the Rauf. Beautiful play. Carillo gonna just have fun with it at this point. I think this is a good opportunity to let here and get shot up. Interesting play here from Coops.
I kind of want to stay on that POV. I want to see what happens between those two teams. I mean, yeah, they're good teams. But are we going to lose the PMGC champions again? Okay, there we go. No, we're back. Oh, he gets Rauf. Okay, he just rolls over him. That's going to be a nice point secured. It would be interesting if the sub, the best he has ever played with this team so far, is the one to actually lock in a spot in the finals for them. Again, they need a lot more than just these points, but it would be crazy if Nuth is the one to make it happen.
It would be the most wild thing ever, and that would lock in your spot on the team. That's a fact.
Put him on the main roster. Like, leave him there. He deserves it.
I mean, let's be real, guys, right? When you get the subs are a crazy part of esports, you know? The thing is it's one of those opportunities where if you get your chance, even just one time, you have to go crazy, right? Because you're trying to take someone's spot realistically. So if you get a shot in a game and you do pop off a 10-15 elimination game that just saves your team, you're on the roster. There's no way. If you want your chance to shine, this is really it. And it's take it or leave it.
It is. It is going to be a take it or leave it kind of deal. Circle about to shift the next Actually, no, we already went in phase 2. I was saying it was my map feed's a little bit behind. It did shift. It did take away a big portion of the southern island, so that's just not going to be in the playable area anymore. It's just going to be this rough terrain down south of Chumacera itself. Yangon Galacticos, good position up there, right? They got himself that one warehouse on top of that mountainside. If they hold it and defend it properly, zone teams away, who knows? That could be the redemption arc beginning for Myanmar. ZLGG did make a quick cross over the bridge, and they will be looking to secure some land for themselves and see if they can hold on to it for the rest of this game. As Alpha 7 really staying out in the blue zone for a long period of time, which I would not recommend, Hodrix.
Yeah, I would not recommend it as well. Let's see what right now we're looking at. Oh, Young Galacticos catching a little boy. Nice.
A little boy.
Little boy. Little boy down. LGD flying off the... Oh, never mind. Getting hung up there on that little rock. Trying to get him out of that situation. That'll do it. That's one way to help your teammate. And safe.
Got to fix that paintwork a little bit there. But, oh no! Did he get it stuck again on the? Thanks for the save. Something happened. Can you help me again? That sucks when it happens. I do that a few times. I'm like, someone helps you.
It's happened to all of us.
And you get it stuck really again in like 10 seconds after. It's like, that sucks. You definitely lose a bit of street cred right there when you do something like that. Arena, though, again, they don't have anything to lose, right? They just started playing today, and they are popping off. They're sending it on to Tiamba, our 4th place team. And Akin says, sit down. That's our point. Gets it done. GG, well played. And looking to maybe secure the rest of Arena as the Mini 14 is echoing throughout the valley. And that's Eagle and Akin to secure the extra point.
Beautifully done there from Tiamba. Like I said, my guess at the start for the bubble, the cutoff was 75. I think that's where you're like solid safe. And yeah, Tiamba RRQ should definitely hit that number. D plus got a little bit more work to do to get that. Wolves need a massive game to get there. And for all the other teams in Group Red, yeah, no chance at this point.
It ain't happening.
Ain't happening. But you know what? What do we think about Ulf so far today? Ulf, 31 points. Not the worst day one. Tomorrow they're gonna have to have a it's an average game, right? It's not a bad day, that's for sure. But not a great one either, right? So tomorrow